Once upon a time, in a small village nestled in the rolling hills of the countryside, there was a mischievous little cat named Whiskers. Whiskers was a small and scrappy cat, with a thick orange and white coat and a curious personality that often got her into trouble. Whiskers loved nothing more than exploring the village, darting between houses and peeking into gardens to see what she could find. She was known to swipe the occasional fish from a nearby pond or chase after a wayward mouse that had wandered into the village. One day, Whiskers stumbled upon a new house on the outskirts of the village. It was a large and imposing house, with high walls and a gate that was always locked. Whiskers was intrigued, and she made it her mission to find a way inside. Over the next few weeks, Whiskers tried everything she could think of to get into the house. She climbed trees and walls, squeezed through gaps in the fence, and even tried digging under the gate. But no matter what she did, the gate remained locked. As the weeks went by, Whiskers grew increasingly frustrated. She was convinced that there must be something interesting inside the house, something worth exploring. She couldn't shake the feeling that she was missing out on something important. One day, as Whiskers was pacing back and forth in front of the gate, a kind old man walked by. He noticed Whiskers and stopped to pet her. "Hello, little one," he said. "What are you doing here?" Whiskers meowed and rubbed against the man's leg, as if to say, "I'm trying to get inside this house." The man smiled and said, "Ah, I see. Well, let me tell you a secret. There's nothing interesting inside that house. It's just an old abandoned place, nothing more." Whiskers looked up at the man, her eyes wide with surprise. She had been so convinced that there was something amazing inside the house, but it turned out that it was all for nothing. But then Whiskers realized something important. She had spent so much time and energy trying to get into the house that she had missed out on all the other interesting things happening in the village. She had neglected her friends and family, and had even missed out on some delicious meals. From that day on, Whiskers made a promise to herself to focus on the things that really mattered in life. She spent her days exploring the village, playing with her friends, and enjoying all the wonderful things that life had to offer. And while she never did manage to get into that mysterious old house, Whiskers was happier than ever before. She realized that sometimes the greatest adventures are the ones that are right in front of you, waiting to be discovered.